So a retired Army general, now a Tea Party leader named Paul Vallely, called for an armed revolution against the U.S. government. Yep, he's another one of those guys. Now, there's a recent video that was acquired by Right Wing Watch, and it shows Vallely talking about how if he had the troops, boy, he'd march up to Washington and give them what for. Let me tell you what. He said, quote, "I had a call this afternoon from Idaho. If I give you 250,000 Marines to go to Washington, will you lead them?" Oh, my God, these people. He said, "Yes. Yes, I will. I'll surround the White House and I'll surround the Capitol building, but it's going to take physical presence to do things." He also says, quote, "I don't want to be criticized for starting a revolution, but I'd certainly head it if we had to. We all love a good fight if it's worth it, right?" Okay, here's what this wouldn't be. A revolution. You know what it would be? It would be treason. That's what it would be. How can this guy call himself a patriot after calling for an armed revolution to overthrow the government? Really? You're going to call yourself a patriot? Bullshit. No, he's saying just ridiculous things. Of course he's not a patriot. He's an idiot. Now, it's people like this that just cannot stand a black man being in the White House. This guy is a well-known birther. Oh, President Obama. He wasn't born here. He's a foreigner. He's not an American. I'm an American. No, you're not. Because you're calling for armed revolt against America to instill your own government. That's not exactly patriotic. And look, I got plenty of issues with President Obama and his policies, but if you think grabbing a gun and hiding out in the woods is the answer, or surrounding the White House, you're a moron. You're an idiot. Can you imagine a bunch of hillbilly patriots hiding out in the woods? Hiding from drones? Oh, it'd be a disaster. It'd be horrible. Now look, is he right when he says that the government is corrupt at the national level? Oh, absolutely. It's incredibly corrupt. And it was bad way before Obama got into office. But there are ways to fix it that aren't stupid. There are ways to fix it that are actually within the law. And this is very important. See, the founders, in their infinite wisdom, knew that every once in a while, Congress would become corrupt as hell and no longer serve the people. And this is what's happened now. Well, for the last 40 years, our Congress has served the corporations and have served the money. And these Tea Party folks are angry about it. Well, yeah, I'm angry. The government doesn't serve me anymore. Doesn't serve anybody unless you've got lots and lots of money. No, they serve the special interest, the multinational corporations, and the wealthy. It's hard not to be mad. But this is the wrong way to go. But what I'm getting back into the founders is the founders actually figured out a way to fix the system within the system, and that's called the Constitutional Convention. If you hold a convention to amend the Constitution to get money out of politics, then you can actually get a government that serves you and that listens to you. And look, you know, I've talked to a lot of people about this, and they say, well, that'll never happen. It's such a long shot. Yeah, well, so is going and trying to overthrow your government. I think it's actually much easier and better to work within the rules, to work within the framework that the founders gave us, because they knew that this would happen, and that every once in a while you've got to clean up Congress. You've got to clean up the government by getting the money and the corporate power out. And that's exactly what we should be focusing on, is getting the money out of politics and doing it the right way. And not doing stupid things like Paul Vallely's dumbass plan. So much for him being a patriot. Are you kidding me? There's a way to take back your government, and it's through Places like Wolfpack, Move to Amend, other places, other organizations that are actually trying to get the money out of politics and trying to do it the right way. And if more people sign on and more people get to know about it and more people get involved, the better things will be. The first thing you have to do is you have to know what's wrong. And you have to come up with a good solution. And we have a solution. We just need more help.